designed and developed an app called Save Tomorrow for Fire Hacks Hackathon. This is an Android app. In this video, I'll walk you through the design, development and the testing of the app. And you can also download my app using the link in the description below. By the way, this is Trisha as Belman. I'm 8-year-old living in Belman. Here, I'm going to show you the making of my app. To create an app, there are 3 steps. The first step is to design the UI of my app. The second step is to develop the logic. And the third step, of course, is to test. So, let's jump into the design of my app. So, in my app, there will be 3 screens. The first screen is going to be the home screen. And the second screen is going to be a screen where when they click on the buttons in the home screen, then the second screen will appear. And in the second screen also there will be a lot of buttons, so they will jump into the third screen when they click on those buttons. Now let's see the design. So now let me show you the design of the home screen. In the home screen there will be 3 buttons. There will be like 3 buttons. The first one is causes of climate change. The second one is effects of climate change, and the third one is what you can do to stop climate change. So limit climate change, to stop climate change, something like that. And also in the down, there will be my name. Okay. So now, and also in this part there will be a video because we don't want to leave this empty space, right? So there will be a video about climate change, effects of climate change. There will be a video about that. Now, for example, if they click on causes of climate change, then this screen will appear, the second screen. What will be in the second screen? In the second screen, again, there will be a lot of buttons. And also, beside this button, there will be a speaker icon. I'll tell you what's that in a second. Okay, so there will be a lot of buttons like this. This is awesome. Okay, so these are 2. There will be a lot of them, not 2. Okay. Now, what will happen if they click on this empty area? What will be written over here? If they click on causes, then the first cause will be written over here, oil and gas. So when they click on this, they'll jump to this third screen. Okay, this third screen. What will be in the third screen? There'll be a title called oil and gas, and also there'll be the image of oil and gas over here, and also there'll be some text written about oil and gas. What is oil and gas? That will be written. Now what will happen when they click on the speaker icon? What will happen is it will just repeat the same what is oil and gas text. So why did we do that? Why we are doing it? Because they should not, if they are lazy to go to this third screen, then they'll just click on that and they will hear it. So something like that will be doing. So now let's jump into creating the UI design of the app. Okay, so first we'll click on layout and add a vertical arrangement. Why? Because we want to keep the buttons in a vertical order. Okay, now make them fill parent. So add this one. Now let's make all of them fill parent in the width. And let's click on this. Let's make the font size 25. This one also 25. Let's make this color white so that we can see it. Let's make this this color green. So now you can see we are done with the home screen and it's looking amazing. Now it's time to create the causes of climate change screen. So let's disable this off, go to layout and scroll because I'll have a lot of things. I have 10 things. Okay, that's right. So inside this horizontal arrangement, we need to add a button. Let's make this oil and gas and done. So now let's do the same thing for the others. So now it's time to code this as we are done with the causes screen. Now before coding, we need to create the screen of the oil and gas. So let's click on this, visible off, layout, vertical arrangement. Let's add an image and oil and gas free. Now let's do the same thing for the other screens, like the other causes. Okay, so you can see I'm done with all the screens. So now it's time to code, as we're done with all the screens. So let's click on blocks. Now you can see we're in the block section. So now what we need to do is click on causes of climate change, and inside oil and gas add this. When oil and gas text clicks, then what will happen is this causes of climate change screen will be visible, visible to false, and this screen, which is I'm gonna open that screen now, oil and gas screen. This oil and gas screen will be true. Now let's do the same thing for deforestation and the other. Okay, so it's done. Now what we need to do is code the speakers, like which speakers these. So for that, what we need to do is we need to add a text to speech. So let's go to the media, add this text to speech wherever you want. Then go to blocks, text to speech, add that one. Okay, now what we need to do is inside the causes of climate change, just close all of these one by one. Yeah, now click on oil gas. There, open this oil and gas speaker, and when oil and gas speaker click, then this will happen. What? A text to speech. So you can see the whole code is done of this. I've done this, all the speakers, the overfishing, everything is done. Now what we need to do is do for the others, like the effects of climate change and what can you do to stop. So it's just the same thing for the effects of climate change and what can you do to stop. So I'm going to repeat the step because it's just a repeated step. So I'm just going to fast forward this process, and I'm going to catch you back after I'm done with this. So now you can see we are done with the whole app. So now what we need to do is test this in my phone. So I'm going to show you my phone right now. Okay. So you can see over here, I've played a video and I have my name. I have this thing under my name. And I also have the causes of climate change, effects of climate change, what you can do to stop. So let's click on causes. Okay. So we can also scroll. That's amazing. Now I think let's try consumerism because it's too hard to understand that word.
Consumerism is a social and economic order that encourages the acquisition of goods and services in ever-increasing amounts.
And if you click on it, this is what comes. Amazing. This is how our app looks, and I hope you enjoy. Thanks for watching.